Special Counsel Durham assessed that neither U.S. law enforcement nor the intelligence community appears to have possessed any actual evidence of collusion in their holdings at the commencement of the Crossfire Hurricane investigation, and the Bureau subsequently discounted or willfully ignored material that did not support the narrative of a collusive relationship between Trump and Russia. As the Deputy Assistant Director for the FBI's Counterintelligence Division, are you familiar with this report?
I have not read that report, sir.
Ich bekenne mich im Sinne der Anklage nicht schuldig.
You have not read the Durham report?
I have not yet read the Durham report, no, sir.
Nein.
I'm honestly speechless at this point in time. I'm not sure what to think of this as someone who has spent an entire career in counterintelligence. Special Counsel Durham found that the FBI moved too quickly with its investigation of the 2016 campaign and relied on uncorroborated evidence when launching its investigation. Does this concern you?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
That there was a very fast pace of the investigation and that uncorroborated evidence was used when launching the investigation. Does that concern you?
So again, sir, I haven't read the Durham report, so I'm not sure, I have no knowledge of
Ich bekenne mich im Sinne der Anklage für nicht schuldig.
Does this fall under the counterintelligence umbrella?
the Durham report. I'm sure portions of it do, yes, sir.
Does a suggestion or an accusation of election collusion between a foreign government and the United States or a person or an entity in the United States fall under counterintelligence?
Yes, sir.
So the alleged collusion between Mr. Trump in 2016 and Russia would have fallen under the counterintelligence division of the FBI?
Yes, sir.
And you have not read the Durham report?
I have not read the Durham report.
Is there a reason? Is it not required to?
No, I just haven't had time.
Ich bin in keiner Weise schuldig.
Can you explain why, and you said you haven't had time to read it. It's been out since the 12th of this month. So almost, I guess, what is this, the 23rd? So 11 days. Mr. Goldman's obviously been briefed on it or read it. Many members of Congress have. Why is that not a matter of such import that you would want urgently to understand what the special counsel concluded about the work of the counterintelligence division in such a grave case?
Sir, if you'd like a brief on the Durham report from the counterintelligence division, I'm happy to take that back.
Ich bekenne mich nicht schuldig.
Wow, that sounds almost contemptuous. Let me ask you this then, just go back to what you've written in your submitted testimony to this committee today. And I was a little bit stuck on the first round of questioning, but let me just go back to it. It is your testimony. Let me begin at the end of paragraph, or the third page of your testimony. It says, to address, this was talking about malign influence, and again, I think you said that you don't really have much responsibility for that, but surely you must know the details behind this. You said, utilizing lessons learned since 2018, the FITF widened its aperture to confront malign foreign operations of the PRC, Iran, and other global adversaries. To address this expanding focus and wider set of adversaries and influence efforts, we have also added resources to maintain permanent surge capability on election and foreign influence threats. Can you explain the details behind that, please?
Sir, I think when we're talking about surging resources, I think it's the permanent staffing of the Foreign Intelligence Task Force.
So what does it mean to be, what's surge capability? That sounds like something that you can add people when you need it.
I think we did surge, and I think now we've made those positions permanent.
I see. So you've made there's permanent surge capability. So if you ever need to surge, you got people permanently employed to do whatever you may need to interfere with the election.
Nicht schuldig.
How about, yeah, that's just astonishing. I'm just without words. that the FBI is unconcerned. Do you know whether anybody at the FBI has read the Durham report?
I'm sure people have read the Durham report, sir.
Can you name anybody that you know has read it?
No, sir.
Do you intend to read it?
I do intend to read it.
Does the FBI intend to undertake any changes in the way it conducts counterintelligence operations based on the Durham report?
I can't answer that, sir. I can take that question back.
Ich bekenne mich nicht als schuldig.
And this is exactly why so many of your colleagues have had enough and they've become whistleblowers. Ms. Murphy, what do you think about that? So many of your colleagues have had enough. What do you think about the whistleblowers that just said, I can't do it anymore? I can't cover for the organization, the institution that I work for because I didn't swear an oath to them. I actually swore an oath to the United States and the Constitution. What do you think about that, ma'am? Do you feel like they betrayed the institution, or are you glad that they're up here?
Sir, I appreciate the question. I'm proud and I'm happy that we live in a country where there's whistleblower protection acts and that people can come forward when they think things have been done incorrectly. I support the FBI. I think the FBI does amazing work.
Was ich getan habe oder tun musste, kann ich reinen Gewissens vor Gott, vor der Geschichte und vor meinem Volke verantworten.
Is there a part of you, though, that feels torn, ma'am? Like the whistleblowers that are coming up here now in droves that just say, I can't do it anymore. I didn't swear an oath to the FBI. Is there a part of you that feels torn or not at all? Ma'am, I'm asking you a serious question.
Sir, I'm very proud to work for the FBI. I think I stated that.
I know you are. That's not what I asked you, ma'am. I asked you if you feel torn.
Not at the least.
Not the slightest. Well, that's pretty sad, ma'am. That really is. And it really shows who your allegiances are to. It really does.
Dieser Anklage gegenüber nicht schuldig.